God!
You go.
If I don't hurry, he's gonna kill me.
Who is that?
Can I make it?
Oh! Leaf? Yeah, Leaf.
Did I make it?
No, you're late, Obito.
Oh, Kakashi.
What, did you forget what time we were supposed to meet? When you're a full-fledged shinobi, you're expected to follow all the rules and regulations.
All right, Kakashi, that's enough.
Ninja who break the rules and laws are regarded as nothing but scum. Isn't that right?
Don't you even have a shred of kindness in that heart of yours? All you ever talk about are rules and regulations. The key is self-control.
All right, let's just calm down, you guys. We're all on the same team, remember?
This is
You're
Kakashi's
too
squad.
easy on Obito, Rin. Remember, today is also a special day for me.
Green.
Oh, yes, of course.
As of today, Kakashi is a Jonin, just like I am. For this mission, Kakashi and I will break up into 2 teams. That makes us more efficient. Kakashi will be captain of a 3-man squad with you and Rin, Obito. And I'll be working alone.
Remember we were just talking about this the other day? When we discussed getting Kakashi a gift.
Sorry, guess I wasn't listening.
Well, here's what I got for you. A custom-made kunai knife.
Yeah, thanks.
This one's from me. I made a personalized med kit for you. I adjusted a few things to make it easier to use.
Thanks.
What are you holding your hand out for? If you're expecting a gift from me, you can forget it.
That's fine. I doubt it would have been anything good anyway. Better
Damn.
nothing at all than a useless burden.
What I don't
Jeez,
understand is how a
Kakashi.
guy like you gets to become a Jonin.
That's amusing coming from you.
I am Obito Uchiha of the powerful Uchiha clan. I'll be stronger than you'll ever be. Kakashi, you just wait until my Sharingan awakens.
Guys, stop it!
Yes. Can I explain the mission now? We don't have that much time. We're getting close to the border now. The Kannabi Bridge. To crush your enemy at the front lines requires an immense amount of shinobi, right? Therefore, shinobi like us, whose focus is sabotage, are forced to work in a small, efficient unit.
The bridge. So our mission is infiltration.
Behind the enemy and reach that bridge. Once the 3 of you are there, you will destroy it in order to disrupt the enemy support operation. After that, you will promptly withdraw.
Understood.
The leaps in
you?
everything, how it looks, is pretty
I'll confront
nice.
the enemy directly on the battlefield. That will create a diversion so that you can do your job.
It's also
Now
really
remember,
nice to have the
Kakashi's your
widescreen.
captain on this mission. All 4 of us will travel to the border together, but once we get there, we'll split up for our missions.
It's cool. I've been wanting to see more of Kakashi. He's kind of a jerk to Obito, and he's an Uchiha. So this is
Nice,
before,
They detected me. I'm impressed.
way before.
That's... No, it can't be. Better just observe for now.
You don't want that.
There's one. Be on your guard, everyone. There are 20 of them out there,
20?
but I believe they're only shadow clones.
I'll attack. Please back me up.
Wait, don't be hasty. I'll go. You can cover me, Kakashi.
Sensei, I am captain today, right? I want to try out a new jutsu I've been working on.
What's he doing?
Chidori!
Oh!
What is that jutsu?
Incredible chakra.
Here goes. No matter how many there are, I can take them down in an instant with this jutsu. It's exactly like your nickname, Sensei. Besides, you said it yourself. Right now, I'm the captain, not you. And the rules clearly state that the team must obey its captain's orders, Sensei.
I can't believe he'd try a frontal attack.
Oh.
Thanks
Nice.
to those kunai attacks, I know exactly where he is. Here I come!
He's fast.
A shadow
Oh, it's a
clone.
shadow clone.
Then on to the next one.
He's using it without the shot because he doesn't have one.
Don't let your guard down.
Right, yes, sir.
Number 18.
So many
Push your luck,
Chidoris.
brat. Ah!
Oh!
Kakashi!
I was able to counter that brat, just barely. But the way the blonde guy moved...
I marked him.
Damn.
Sensei's teleportation jutsu is so fast.
It's impossible. It can't be you. The yellow flash of the leaf.
Yellow
in the village
flash.
hidden in the stones. We were warned that we must flee the very moment we caught sight of you. Now I understand why.
Kakashi's wound is serious. For now, we'll retreat and set up camp.
I'm fine. No, you aren't, Kakashi. It's all because you ignored Sensei's warnings and charged in there, you fool.
I don't want to hear that from you. You, the Uchiha elite who was just cowering and crying.
I got some dust in my eye and started tearing up, that's all.
Then I suppose you're not familiar with the 25th rule of shinobi conduct. The rule that says a ninja must never show tears.
Kakashi, rules and regulations are indeed important, but it doesn't mean they're all that matters. I told you. At times, you must adapt and take steps appropriate to the situation at hand.
See?
You're not blameless either, Obito.
Yeah.
There's no way you can get dust in your eyes when you're wearing goggles.
Oh,
It's fine to speak of self-control, but you must be strong at heart, not just in your words.
Liar.
Now, one more thing. Kakashi, in my opinion, you shouldn't use that jutsu of yours again. From what I saw, it's a strike with a single focus. It certainly has speed and destructive power, but it makes you move too fast to ascertain an opponent's counterattack. It's still an imperfect jutsu.
Ah, and that's why he needs the
Before we
Sharingan.
part, let me say this one more time. For Shinobi, the one thing that's important above all else is teamwork.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna really like this series.
Sensei?
What is it, Obito?
Sensei, I know that teamwork is the most important thing of all, but when Kakashi keeps belittling me, rubbing my nose in my lack of discipline, no. What I mean is, I might have been born into the elite Uchiha clan, but I'm still just a failure. I admit that Kakashi is an awesome guy, but...
Kakashi's father is Sakumo Hatake, the genius ninja feared as the White Fang of the Leaf.
White
In his
Fang.
time, even the legendary Sannin paled in comparison.
Really?
Having spent his early childhood beside a genius like that, it's hardly a surprise that Kakashi's standards for other people and his teammates are unnaturally high.
White Fang of the Leaf. You know, come to think of it, I've heard of him before. He was that hero who died while protecting the village. But Kakashi never mentioned a single word about that.
The White Fang, the great man that everyone looked up to, especially Kakashi. At least they did until that incident.
Incident?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure it's my place to tell you the story. But since you're Kakashi's teammate, I believe that you should know about it.
What happened?
Kakashi's father, Sakumo, took his own life after he was vilified by everyone around him.
What?
5 years ago, he led a dangerous top-secret mission deep behind enemy lines. It went bad, and he had one of two choices. Either save the mission, or his comrades.
Chose to save the
Of course,
mission.
according to the law of the village, you cannot abandon a mission. But to save the life of his comrades, Kakashi's father put the mission on hold. However, a great deal of damage resulted in the end. Both the
Oh,
Land of Fire and his peers blamed him for everything. On top of all that, even the people he rescued turned against him and slandered him. The ordeal took its toll on Sakumo, physically and mentally, until finally, he took his own life.
so he didn't save the mission. He saved his comrades. And then
Since
Kakashi
that
has
day,
lost his
Kakashi refuses
comrades.
to utter a word about his father. He's devoted himself to the laws and regulations of the village.
That makes sense.
Obito, please try to understand. Even just a little. Kakashi really does mean well. This is where we go our separate ways. Do your best, all of you. Listen, the enemy that we encountered yesterday was merely a lone scout. But now we should expect to fight teams. Be careful.
Let's get going then. Captain?
All right, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Scatter.
Hey, Mahiru went on a scouting run. He hasn't come back yet.
He
You don't think
gone.
those three little brats took him down, do you? Let's go ask. Come on. Camouflage jutsu.
Ooh. Oh, but they're on water.
Fire style! Fireball jutsu!
Okay. He's got that. The classic trademark of the Uchiha clan.
We'll be taking
no.
this one with us.
Wait!
Dang.
No!
They took green.
Obito, don't go after them!
What? Are you crazy? Do you have any
Save
idea what you're
mission,
saying,
save the
Kakashi?
comrades.
Yes, The two of us have to complete this mission alone.
And Rin? What do we do about Rin, huh?
We'll come back for her later. Look, the enemy will want to find out what we're up to, so they won't kill her right away. If they do obtain that information, they'll no doubt increase the security on the bridge right away. That would make our mission much more difficult.
But you're only assuming that Rin will be safe based on these guesses of yours. What if those guys who caught her are just nobodies who don't know any better? Look, saving Rin takes priority over the mission, and that's that!
We must carry out our mission even at the expense of our comrades. That's the law. If we fail, the war will drag on, and more lives than just Rin's will be lost.
Are you willing to desert her for a mere hypothesis? How can you be willing to abandon someone who's been through life and death with you?
Rin was just doing her job like we must.
I don't like you. I never will!
I don't care if you do or not. I'm the captain right now. You will obey my
man.
decisions, Obito. Whatever
It's
the
weird seeing
circumstances,
Kakashi like
one
this.
person alone makes the decisions to keep the team together. That's why we have the rule that says all team members must obey the captain without question.
Then why won't you try to save Rin yourself? It means you have the power to rescue your teammate, isn't that right, Kakashi?
If you give in to your emotions even for a moment and fail your mission, you'll regret it sooner than you know.
It's weird having
Rin,
his hair right
she was
here.
so concerned for your well-being that she put together that special med kit for you. She even sewed a protective amulet inside it.
The medkit and medical ninjutsu are great systems that the Hidden Leaf developed to increase the success rate of our missions.
Thinking of his dad and what happened to him.
Just forget it. We'll never agree. We're like oil and water. I'm going to rescue Rin.
You don't understand, Obito. You don't know what happens to people who break the rules.
I believe that the White Fang was a true hero.
Oh, name drop.
You're right. In the ninja world, those who break the rules and laws are regarded as scum. But those who would abandon even one of their friends are worse than scum. I'm scum anyway, so I'm gonna choose to break the rules. If doing that somehow makes me less of a true shinobi, then I'll just go and crush all of the so-called real shinobi.
Ooh, those are some words. What's Kakashi gonna do? Oh my gosh, I am so pumped for Shippuden. Woo! So this is a kind of a pre leading up to the time skip where we actually get to see Naruto. I see why people say to watch this first before watching, episode 1 of Shippuden. Interesting though. So obviously there is going to be a change because Kakashi is very big on saving his comrades. And, if you don't follow, comrades would die. I think that the memorial that he visits is Obito's. So something obviously happens. Kakashi, we know, has the Sharingan, but he's not an Uchiha, so he has to get it from somewhere. And I'm wondering if this is what. So I'm guessing you can somehow pass your Sharingan. Was it like removing the eye? That'd be gross. But I'm wondering if Kakashi's Sharingan ends up being Rin's, because Rin doesn't, or not Rin, I'm sorry, Obito, because Obito doesn't have it yet. I'm curious how old they are during this. Kakashi becomes a Jonin, I think, at the age of 12. So are they all 12, I'm guessing? Yeah. And then let's talk about the yellow flash of the Hidden Leaf. I think it's kind of clear now. Because we've seen his image in like statue form and I think picture. So that Minato is the fourth Hokage, who, yes, bears striking resemblance to our favorite knucklehead ninja. I had this feeling in earlier episodes watching the original series. I want to say it was the beginning of the Tsunade arc or during the Tsunade arc. I think it's safe to say now that Minato, the fourth Hokage, is Naruto's dad. And there's just no, yeah, right. I'm curious to see how and when that finally gets brought up to Naruto. And the fact that his Rasengan which he focused on learning, was actually developed by his dad, which is kind of crazy. Oh man. So we got one more episode of this, and then we will be going back to episode 1 to continue this series. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, so you can keep up with all other uploads. This is Naruto Shippuden. Jimmy Tiptoe here. You enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.